Well, we certainly haven't had much rain this month, but if you've spent much time outside, you've probably felt a few drops of another kind. Several viewers have written in to say their tulip poplars are dropping lots of a sappy liquid, and they wondered why. News 10's Joe Ostrowski gets to the bottom of this sticky situation.
Drop by drop, some Wabash Valley trees are dripping a clear, sweet liquid, leaving behind shiny ground, black stains, and sticky surfaces. Now, standing under this tulip poplar tree, I can actually feel a few drops here and there, but what I'm feeling isn't sap. It's actually a liquid called honeydew, and it's released by these little bumps on the side of the branches. They're called poplar scales, and they're actually little bugs that suck the sap out of the tree.
They're hunkered down, sucking sap to gain energy to lay eggs here in late July, early August.
Jim Luzar works with the Purdue Extension in Vigo County, and he says the number of these bugs is exploding.
It's part of the whole process of the mild winter we had. A lot of these insects didn't get knocked off.
Luzar says those sap-sucking bugs can do some damage.
The sap contains the water and nutrients for tree health, for photosynthesis, so as the sap is withdrawn from the tree, we see, for example, the loss of vigor in these leaves in terms of leaf health.
He says bigger trees can usually stand up to these bugs on their own, but he says smaller trees may need to be treated. He recommends using a systematic pesticide like these that gets soaked into the tree instead of getting sprayed on.
Spraying an insecticide over the top right now is futile. This has a hard shell, it's very impervious. And the insecticide's not going to penetrate and be effective at all.
Meanwhile, Luzar says the best hope for killing off these pests is another cold winter. In Terre Haute with photojournalist Tony Casasilla, Joe Ostrowski, News 10.
Luzar tells us new poplar scales will hatch again in late July or early August, and he says normal pesticides may work then. He also warns the honeydew from these pests can attract bees later in the season.